Yo, what's up, everybody? You know, we back doing what we do. It's your boy Vince Pass in the building, Million Magazine in the building. Catch the subscriptions right now, you know what I'm saying? But right now, we sitting here with the youngest in charge, next man up, we dig in the city. My man Audio was popping.
Yes,
Audio.
sir. How you doing? Good to be here.
24 years old,
Sir.
3 years in the game, new to the joint. Got some credits up under you, doing a lot of local stuff, man. You
Absolutely.
Feel what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Let's talk about that for a second, man. What drew you to your love of the music?
Man, I've always had a love for the music. I've been a dancer since I was 5.
Okay.
So I always used to, like mimic, Michael Jackson, Chris Brown, James Brown. I grew up watching a lot of dancers in the dancer community. I started making beats first, and I wanted to make beats that I could dance to. And then I started getting people that started asking me about, if I could make this type of beat. So I started doing a lot of production. I also was always into poetry, so I started writing a lot, and I found a way to start putting that on beats. Learned how to audio engineer. Started doing it, as a hobby, and then it became a career for me, like really fast. So I can say that I've always been like about the music and wanting to create my own style of music too.
That's what's up. Cincinnati born and bred.
Yes, sir.
That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? So let's talk about your team for a second.
Okay.
GVO.
Yes, sir.
How did they come about, and how did you start producing for them?
Okay, so with GVO, it started with me and my boy Courage. He came to me one day telling me that he wanted to make music, and he always had a passion for it. We recorded a little bit for him. This was also like my first 6 months of being an audio engineer and a producer. And we kind of just grew together, started making a lot of music together and learning to adapt. And then, we ended up meeting with my boy Mayo, who I met through my boy Nick that I was working with. And he was also a producer, engineer, and artist. So we learned these different funk styles. We learned R&B styles, singing. He helped me with a lot of things. And our group just kept growing, So like for a while, I was just having a lot of guys come to my house, and I was producing for them and engineering for them. And we just ended up coming up with this thing, like, we should just be a independent artist collective. And the first thing that popped in my head was, I'm always just about good vibes, as long as you can do something about good vibes. And I was just like, good vibes only. That's it right there, GVO. So to this day, that's what we rap.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So when you look at the landscape of the music, you know what I'm saying? Where do you think your music fit in at? What music style?
Man, I would say that right now my music fits into the hip hop R&B genre, but I am gearing more towards like that kind of pop style because I love to dance and I want to start incorporating that more. I've done some Afrobeat styles as well, but I am genuinely hip hop R&B.
That's what's up. So your album dropped during the COVID season.
Yes, sir.
You feel me?
Perfect
That's tough
time.
right there. That's tough right there. You heard me?
Yes, sir.
So you got Sleep On.
Sleep on me.
Sleep On.
Yes, sir.
Let's talk about that for a second. You feel me? So the album is called Sleep On.
Sleep on me.
Sleep On Me.
Yes, sir.
We're going slow right now.
Nah, you
Hey,
good.
Scholar, we're going to cut that part out. You feel what I'm saying?
No problem.
We always rock. We always do this in the interview. You know what I'm saying? Always going to be one where we stumble on.
Yeah, for sure. There's no
Let's
problem.
talk about Sleep On. You feel what I'm saying? What made you come up with that particular stuff?
So,
title?
yeah, with me creating my music and stuff, the thing for me was just that.
I'm loud now.
Well,
Let's do that one more time.
okay.
Do that one more time.
Are you good?
All right, so listen, let's talk about Sleep On.
Okay.
The album, the title. How do you even come about that title? That's different. What is it? There's a deeper meaning to that with you. Usually
Absolutely.
the first project, you know what I'm saying? You infusing hip hop, poetry, a lot of different music forms with that.
Yes, sir.
Let's talk about Sleep On.
Okay, so before I get into that, my first album that I ever put out was Easter of last year, actually of 2 years ago, and that was called Everything's Better with Audio. And my whole purpose behind that was my name is Audio, so I was like, everything's better with music. That was really, it kind of sounded like a conceited thing because I'm saying everything's better with me, but it was really just a play on words saying that everything's better with music.
Right.
So then after putting that out, I started getting like, a bit of a fan base, but the love it didn't always seem genuine to me, when I would perform, when I would do certain things, I kind of would see that, people wouldn't come and support as much, especially in the city, but there will always be artists in the city, always people that support everybody else in the city. So, I kind of was in a slump and I just started making a lot of music, and I made all the beats on the album. I engineered all the vocals, and then I wrote everything, and I mixed and mastered it all myself. So when I was done with the album, I was just like, I had all these different names of like what I could name it, but the one that stuck out to me was like, I just really feel like they sleeping on me. And I noticed that in a bunch of the songs that I was making at that time, because I make songs off my vibe, a lot of the songs was talking about how I see the support, I want to gain more support, I've been doing this for a little while, I feel like I was always made for this. So that was a lot of it was focused on. So I ended up saying, you know what, I think that's what it is. One of my friends posted under one of my posts one time and said, if they sleeping on you, just tell them good night and keep pushing. And that really stuck with me, and I just was like, the album's gonna be Sleep on Me, because I feel like a lot of people are sleeping on me, but I also feel like I'm sleeping on myself, and I wasn't giving myself as much credit as I should have been. Right. So that was really just like that thing, and now I'm coming out of my shell, and I'm like, I've been in the game for a little bit, I've learned my things here or there, I'm ready to go full sail with it.
Okay. So the single off the album, up right now. Mm-hmm. Man, I definitely gotta know it. I mean, you talked about it right now until you ready to go full sail.
Man, so the whole concept behind the song Up Right Now was just another beat that I made. I was just in the studio one day and I was making beats. I made the beat and I sat on it for a while and I was just like, this is really cool, I like it. And then one day, I think my session didn't show up. So I was just like, you know what, let me see what I can do. With me being an artist as well, I said, let me just go ahead and get on the track. So I just was loving the drop and how it was kind of flowing. And then I just knew I was like, I'm coming on mean when that drop come. And my first instinct was just that Jay-Z that allowed me to reintroduce myself. And I said, I go by Audio, that's A to the HD. Because it's not always, like when people see my name, it doesn't look like Audio. So some people call me Adeo and all these other names. So I felt like this is like, okay, I'm gonna let y'all know who I am. A to the HD, EO. And then throughout the song, it was about me, trying to understand music and trying to understand how, how I feel about the world today, because I talk a lot about that in my music and how I feel like the support can be better. So a lot of times I'm just in the song saying you can't bring me down because I'm up right now and I'm going to stay up. I don't feel like there's a peak. There's just when you make it to where you want to make it to, you just keep going. You just keep going. So and that's what I want it to be for me. I don't want to stop because I want to do this for the rest of my life. So that song is definitely deeper than what it is when you listen to the music.
All right. We got poetry, we got hip hop.
Yes, sir.
We got R&B, we got a host of different styles when it comes to you.
Yes, sir.
And we can't even put that up under one bubble.
Right.
But if you had to put it up under one bubble for yourself, any word that you could use to describe your music, what would you want it to be?
That's easy. Versatile.
That's what's up.
Very versatile. And that's what I try and be in my music. No matter what I do, no matter how I do it, I don't want to attack something the same way. Even if it kind of comes out the same way, that's just because everybody develops a style. But I always try and stay open. I always try and try different genres, fuse them together in a way, and just try and flip samples, just like how the greats have done it. And I just want to stay versatile. That was my thing.
All right, that's what's up. Well, tell everybody where they can reach you at, man.
You can reach me on Instagram at AHDEO Sound. That's Audio Sound. You can reach me on YouTube, AHDEO Sound. I have dancing videos on there. I have music videos on there. You can also follow our GVO music page. That's on Instagram as well. And on Instagram is GVO Music 513. And on YouTube is GVO Music 513 as well. So.
Yo, before we go, let's talk about the studio. Where everybody can find you for studio time.
Absolutely, yeah. If you want to work, I'm located at Busy One Studios up there in Lincoln Heights. It's about a little close to here, actually. But it's over there in Lincoln Heights, ducked off. It's Busy One Entertainment. I've been there for about 1.5 years now. We've been building from the ground up, with this company, and I really, enjoy working with them and the CEO. They've really been looking out for me. They have their own radio station. We have a green room, 2 studio rooms. We have a shirt press, heat press. We do a lot of our stuff ourselves, and we're working to build that company up. So definitely check out Busy One Entertainment if you want to work.
That's what's up. Thanks for sliding through.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much for this. I appreciate it.